What's up, guys? Tonight I'm not reading anything in specific. I'm in my apartment at North Central, and right now I just have rice on the stove, and I'm making some chicken, and I'm really soaking in the stillness of this moment. Um, really just feeling the presence of God again, and it's didn't see that coming, and it's beautiful. Um, to have an empty apartment. I met my roommate. He's currently not here, but I'm just really enjoying the quietness and the stillness of God. This past week has been crazy, um, terrifying in many ways, but God has really shown himself faithful and come through really strong through different people that have reached out and supported me in many different ways, and I'm very grateful for all of you people, and you know exactly who you are, so thank you. Um, but I'm just journaling right now at the table, and just listening to how quiet it is in here. And other than the rice bubbling, which is a beautiful sound too, but no one in this building right now is moving for some reason. It's just quiet and it's peaceful, and I'm in here and it's just me, and I'm just listening to sermons, and I just sat down to journal, and I paused everything, and I looked up at this mug that a really good friend of mine gave me, and it just has Jeremiah 29:11 on it, and just the first half, which says, "I know the plans I have for you." And this week, I struggled trying to find what the plans would be. I struggled trying to organize how I would move in, when I would move in. I struggled trying to figure out who my roommate would be, how we would get along. I struggled trying to figure out all of these different things, and the timing of different things, and how I could possibly pour into this relationship and that relationship, and how I could balance a relationship with God, and how I can do studies, and if I need to get a job right now, or if I need to do it down the road, where am I going to get good quality food here? Where am I going to get all of the furniture things? Where am I going to get my finances from? And I was so busy trying to figure out all of these plans and trying to organize things so perfectly, and yet I was watching as every single thing would would just collapse, and it caused me a lot of stress and a lot of challenging time spent worrying and fretting and fearing over these things. And fortunately, I had some really good backing, and my girlfriend prayed in ceaselessly, and she supported me in everything, and just special shout out to her. So thank you, honestly, for that, babe. But tonight, like, this moment is just looking at this verse and just that first half that says, "I know the plans I have for you." You don't need to know what's going on, because I know the plans I have for you. You may not know, you may not ever know, but I know the plans I have for you. And that's what God is saying to me tonight. And it's just, I know. And that's literally, honestly, you could just take the two words, in the first sentence of that verse. It just says, I know. I know what you're going through. I know what you're afraid of. I know what you're stressing out about. I know your worries, your fears, your anxieties, insecurities, doubts, everything that you're stressing and sweating and laboring for, trying to put this back together, trying to figure out how this could possibly work, because this is a situation where you've never been before. You're dealing with problems that you've never seen. You're in a different atmosphere and in a different environment, and you're thinking, how can I put this together? I don't know. But what God says is, I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. I know. You don't need to know, because I know. And that's what he said to me tonight. And I think some of us just need to let that go. Just need to let those plans and those organizations and trying to carry all of these burdens, ourselves, and just submit that back to God where it belongs. Put that back in the hands of the Holy Spirit, and just let him work this out for you, because you don't know the plans that he has for you. You might know the end goal, but you have no idea how he's going to walk you through 365 different steps to get there. And when you stress about every little step, you don't leave room for God to strengthen you. You don't leave room for God's sufficiency to supply for your every step. So God says, I know the plans I have for you. And guess what kind of plans they are? I just got to flip the cup around, and it says, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Those are the plans that He has for you. Those are the plans that He knows. He knows where you're going. He knows where you've been. He knows where you're standing right now. You don't have to orchestrate every little step. You don't have to orchestrate all of the plans, all of the people. You can't control all of the variables, but God can. God does. God will. He knows the plans that He has for you. So God bless you guys. I hope that speaks to you. I hope that speaks to some of your situations, some of your hearts. Thank you so much, like everybody, for your prayers and your support and everything. Like, I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. I'm humbled by how many people have shown love at this time when I truly needed the most. So thank you guys for being there for me and for loving me and encouraging me. This is going to be a crazy, awesome, and challenging season. So I'm so grateful for the great people that God has surrounded me with, both in my circle and in acquaintances and everything. So God bless you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.